There are many documentaries and movies about this great, iconic lady, Amy Winehouse. Some biopics did well in portraying her true life, but how did this recent film do? Did they make the 2024 biopic on the factual basis of Amy Winehouse's life? Let's test it out. The Amy Winehouse biopic does an excellent job of capturing the essence of the singer's life and the atmosphere of Camden, London. The film pays great attention to detail, accurately recreating key locations such as the Hawley Arms pub and her Camden Square home. The costumes and set designs transport viewers back to the late 1990s and 2000s, evoking the authentic feel of that era. The film also effectively represents the cultural backdrop of Winehouse's music, particularly the jazz and soul influences. It successfully brings to life the fashion and vibe of the noughties, from the Camden pubs to Amy's family home, and even her iconic outfits and interviews are instantly recognizable. So, is it true that the recent biopic Back to Black has the correct movie setting? Yes. Marisa Abela, the actress playing Amy Winehouse in Back to Black, dedicated herself to extensive vocal training to imitate Winehouse's unique voice. While replicating Winehouse's vocal timbre perfectly is a challenge, Abela's performance focuses on capturing the essence and style of her singing. This involves mimicking Winehouse's distinct phrasing, emotional depth, and vocal subtleties. Despite the inherent difficulty in matching Winehouse's iconic voice, Abela's commitment to her role aims to deliver an authentic and respectful portrayal, ensuring that the film resonates with fans and pays tribute to Winehouse's musical legacy. So, is it true that the voice in the biopic is Amy Winehouse? No. From the very beginning, the movie beautifully captures the undeniable chemistry and intense connection between them, showcasing their mutual attraction and the whirlwind nature of their love story. This portrayal stays true to the real-life accounts of their first meeting, which takes place at the indie sleaze era The Good Mixer, a pub in Camden that had been a famed Britpop cinesters hangout during the 90s. They struck up a conversation after Blake won the races and bought her a drink. "This is gospel," according to him in an interview with the Daily Mail. "We met at a pub called The Good Mixer in Camden," he said. "I just had a good win at the bookies, so I went to the pub to celebrate, opened the door, and Amy was the first person I saw, and that was it. And from that night onwards, we began our tortuous love affair." So, is it true that the meetup and beginning of their relationship were accurate? Yes. Contrary to the film's portrayal, there is no evidence to suggest that Amy Winehouse was unaware of the Shangri-Las before the meet-cute with Blake. In fact, the Shangri-Las and the Velvelettes had a significant influence on Winehouse's Back to Black album. Winehouse even considered "I Can Never Go Home Anymore" by the Shangri-Las as one of the saddest songs, which she listened to repeatedly after her breakup with Blake. Winehouse had a deep understanding of the music and history of that era, suggesting that she was unfamiliar with the Shangri-Las quite peculiarly. So, is it true that the iconic Lady Winehouse didn't know who the Shangri-Las were? No. Back to Black showcases Amy Winehouse's rebellious spirit and sharp wit, highlighting her unapologetic and candid nature. Marisa Abela's performance brings out the complexity of Winehouse's character, capturing her dark humor and ability to use her wit as a coping mechanism. The film strikes a balance between dramatization and authenticity, aiming to resonate with audiences who are familiar with Winehouse's real-life persona. Drawing from interviews and personal accounts, it offers a compelling portrayal of her attitude and humor. So, is it true that the film sticks to Amy's humor and attitude? Yes. Throughout the film, viewers are given a glimpse into the dynamics of Amy's family life, particularly the role her father played in shaping her career and personal struggles. The documentary Amy, released in 2015, delves into the complex and strained relationship between the titular singer and her father, Mitch. But the recent biopic sanitized him for his actions towards his own daughter. One significant event omitted from Back to Black was Mitch's unexpected appearance in St. Lucia, where Amy was residing following a period in rehab in 2009. Winehouse's unannounced visit to his daughter's hideaway, shielded from the paparazzi, was a bold move as he arrived with a camera crew in tow. It appeared that Amy did not give her consent for the camera crew to be present, and her discomfort with the situation was evident. Amy's song, Rehab, where she references her father's advice against seeking help, highlights their strained relationship. The lyrics reflect her frustration and feelings of neglect. So, is it true Mitch Winehouse was a really supportive father? No. The strong bond between Amy and her paternal grandmother Cynthia in Back to Black is portrayed beautifully, with Cynthia's style and musical taste serving as inspiration for her granddaughter. Abella and Leslie Manville's performances bring warmth and chemistry to their scenes, making their story genuinely touching. Despite witnessing Amy's rise to success, Cynthia did not live to see her tragic end, with both grandmother and granddaughter now resting together. So, is it true Amy's relationship with her nan was factual in the biopic? Yes. Back to Black highlights Amy Winehouse's successful performances, such as the one at the Grammys, but also shows her holding a drink in some scenes, which were still considered good performances. However, the film omits one of her most talked about shows, her last performance in Belgrade, Serbia. Winehouse, who had just left rehab, struggled on stage and was unable to remember lyrics, band members' names, or even the city she was performing in. The audience booed her, leading to the cancellation of the rest of her tour, but this incident is not shown in the movie's conclusion. So, is it true the biopic shows every performance in the film? No. Critics have pointed out the inaccuracies in the final scene of Back to Black, emphasizing that the implications were sensationalist and baseless. In reality, Amy was already dating Reg Travis for a year when the scene depicted her relapsing due to news of Blake having a new girlfriend and a baby. Furthermore, the timing of Blake's baby being born in May 2011 and Amy's tragic death from alcohol poisoning 2 months later were unrelated to the events portrayed in the film. So, is it true Amy relapsed because she heard the news of Blake's child with his new girlfriend? No. It was clear that Amy had a deep sense of romance within her, evident by her decision to tie the knot with Blake in a spontaneous wedding ceremony in Miami when she was just 23 years old. Her adventurous spirit led her to elope and surprise everyone with their union. Amy had always expressed her desire to start a family, emphasizing that, despite her love for music, nothing was more significant to her than having a loving and nurturing household to call her own. So, is it true Amy wanted a family of her own? Yes. Every fictional movie about a real person alters some real-life events, just like this new biopic on Amy Winehouse. The film took creative liberties as persuasive, dramatizing some scenes in her relationship, cutting out her closest people, or showing her father as an angel. Well, that's all for fun. The heroes, legends, and icons die, and movies start to depict them in various factual and fictional light, and we are always ready to test them. That's all for this video examining the facts and fiction of the Back to Black movie. What was the most enjoyable part of it for you? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more true story content exploring the difference between movies and reality.